Hi, my name's Jordan and we're here today at Tweed-autogarage. This is my shop. What we do here is we specialize in exporting cars and parts out of Japan. And in today's video, I often get a lot of questions about like how do you export? A lot of people have never done it before. So I just want to give a quick rundown of from start to finish of the basic import process for a car. This will cover the Japan side. If you're looking for a video for when it gets into your country, I'm sure there's other videos on YouTube about that. But us being based in Japan, we're only able to tell you on our side. So we'll start here and watch till the end. And if you have any more questions, drop a comment down below and we'll be sure to try answer that as best we can. Or if there's enough questions on a particular topic, we will actually just make a new video. All right, so step one, you kind of have no idea where to even look for a car, or maybe you do. I'll run through both ways so you know exactly the process if you're dealing with us, and it'll be pretty much the same if you deal with anyone else as well. So if you have no idea where to even look for cars, send us an email and we'll send you through some links. We've also got on our website, we've got a page with auction resources. This covers all the car and parts auction resources. For the car ones, it's all Japanese sites. This doesn't mean you need to know Japanese. If you open them up in a Google Chrome browser, they will translate for you. The reason we recommend these and not the like proxy sites that are in English is because their data is not always up to date, and often the prices are actually different as well. The prices are often jacked up on the actual car price to sell to people overseas, whereas with us, we just sell you the car at the actual price it is, and we have our markup for our fee to export. And that's all that's charged on top of the car. If you're still having trouble locating that exact car that you're looking for, you can actually send us the exact details of what car you're looking for, and we'll try narrow that down. Usually we're able to find cars a little bit easier just because we have both native Japanese and English speaking staff. So sometimes like trying to search for stuff, you might not know the exact search term in Japanese, which if you ask us, we will give it to you. But if not, it can sometimes prove to be a little tricky trying to narrow down that exact thing you're looking for. So on the other hand, if you already have found the car you're looking for, or we've managed to find it for you, you simply send through that link to us. And from there, we've got a few options. We can either, one, which is what we recommend, is go on and actually inspect the car in person. That way we can get the best idea of the actual car's true condition. And at the same time, when we meet with the owners, we can go and try and negotiate price and stuff like that. For the inspections, we're not limited to anywhere in Japan, but we're going to do a separate video on car inspections on this car, and then we'll run down that whole process for you guys. So stay tuned for that episode. That'll be one not to miss. All right, so if you decide I don't need an inspection, I'm happy enough with the car, that's fine. If it's on auction, we can simply place a bid to your highest bid, or if it has a buy now and you're happy with that price, we can purchase the car at the buyout price, and then that's all done. If you were to just bid on the car, we do require a 100,000 yen deposit. This is fully refundable if you're not successful with the car, or if you are successful, that deposit will be added as credit to the final invoice. On the other side, if the car does have a buy now already, we would require that to go and purchase the car. And then we would need the additional costs such as inland transport, shipping, once those are all confirmed. And then our fee, which is usually the deposit amount, unless there's other extras you've added on top of that price. All right, so step 3. Now that we've purchased the car, we now need to go ahead and arrange inland transport, either to the nearest port or back to our yard. And the reason it would come back to our yard is for a few reasons. One, it's not yet legal to be sent to your country due to a year rule, the age of the car. And in that case, it would go to our storage unit. It's a gated off area with 24/7 camera monitoring. So that's reason number 1. All right, so reason number 2 that you might want the car to come back to our yard is if you want to get parts fitted to your car. Parts like aero, bumpers, bonnets, stuff like that, which unless you cut it and send it that way, it's super expensive to send. And obviously Japanese brand aero is usually pretty rare overseas, so now's a perfect opportunity, which literally saves you thousands if you wanted to buy it down the track anyway. So yeah, a lot of our customers end up taking advantage of that, but we're not limited to just aero. We can change your wheels, mechanical components, pretty much anything. Of course, send us an email first if it's something you're not sure that we will do, and we'll pretty soon give you an answer if we will or will not do it. And option number 3 that it might need to come to our yard is if your car's super low or it's leaking oil or something weird like that. A lot of the shipping companies won't actually touch the car until that's fixed. And if you have this service done at the port, it usually ends up being more expensive. We can give you a quote from the shipping company, from ourselves at the time, to see which is the better option for you. But yeah, that's another option, either to raise the car up, fit different parts to it, or if it's got any issues, we can quickly sort it out here before it goes overseas. All the stuff like if the car has expensive gauges and stuff like that, we can remove any bits you don't want to send with the car, and we can send that separately. Number 4 is another option that we're starting to offer now that Japan is open again. If you've brought a drift car or a circuit car, you can bring it to the yard and store it here and use it at the track if you'd like, before it's exported. Send us a message before you decide to do that, and we can give you a little rundown of what exactly you'd need to do. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for step 3. So yeah, there's the option of it going directly to the port or it coming back to our yard. Obviously going directly to the port is the cheapest option, but obviously that price is also not fixed. It'll depend on various factors such as where the car's located, the car's condition. There might be extra charges if the car's too low or it has problems like leaking oil and stuff like that. And yeah, obviously the options I explained before with it coming back to the yard. And now step number 4, now that we've arranged inland transport to where the car's going to be going, we can then send you an invoice for the final bill. And then once that's been paid, we can arrange the export documents and then get your car on the next soonest ship to your country. For the shipping options, we'll give you the current shipping schedule at that time and the list of port options. You'll be able to choose off there which port you want your car to go to. Some ports have a lot more bookings than others and are a lot busier than others, so that'll vary in how fast we can ship your car or not. So yeah, there's not really any fixed time it takes. It's kind of a case-by-case basis. But yeah, we obviously try to get that done as soon as possible because you guys want your cars. But yeah, if you've got any questions regarding the shipping process, we can give you our shipping contact, or you can ask us and we can tell you what ports we will ship to. And now step number 5, now all the shipping is confirmed and we've got your car booked on the next soonest vessel, we will send you all the car documents you need to register the car in your country, and we'll send the original documents via DHL post. That'll get to you within approximately 3 days. All those documents will be sent after all the payment has been confirmed. But yeah, that pretty much rounds it up for the Japan side of the export process. If you have any other questions, as I said, leave a comment down below and we'll be sure to answer them as best we can or make a different video. But yeah, as for your country, there are different specific rules for each country on what you need to prepare before and when the car gets to your country. So make sure you look up on the local rules exactly what's required, because this is generally updated and the rule may not always be the same as from if you've imported a car years back. It might be different now. So make sure it is super, super important that you make sure that you check all that before trying to import your car. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if you have any other questions, of course, email me and I'll see you in the next video.